Money is more than just tangible currency. It symbolizes hopes, dreams, and often compromises. It deeply influences our emotions, sense of self-worth, lifestyle, and it's woven into the very fabric of our relationships. As the Wu-Tang Clan once put it, cash rules everything around me. Credit Karma states that 41% of Gen Z and 42% of millennial couples argue about money monthly, with it being a primary conflict for millennial couples. The way we think and feel about money feels like common sense to us. We forget that it's actually shaped by our experiences and our upbringing. Yet discussing finances in relationships is frequently avoided due to feelings of vulnerability around it. An M&S Bank survey reveals a shocking statistic that only 17% of couples regularly discuss their finances. That's wild that we talk so little to our partners about something that affects our daily lives. On average, it takes 3 to 4 months for couples to say, "I love you" to each other. Really interesting stats from a survey The Ascent did shows that it takes on average 9 months for people to reveal their annual salaries to their partners, 10 months to reveal debt incurred and to share details about monthly expenses, 11 months to reveal bank account balances and investment history, and about 1 year and 3 months to disclose their respective credit scores. It's important to understand our partner's money personality and their mindset around money. In this video, we'll go through 10 conversation starters about money that every cohabiting couple should have. The first one is, what's your attitude to money and how do you feel about it? Observing your partner can be more revealing than what they actually say, because sometimes as people, we lack self-awareness. Is one of you a saver and the other a spender? Inquire about their spending habit, their impulse buys, and their financial limits, such as limits on clothing expenses or dining out experiences. Their views on money are key to identifying any fundamental differences between the two of you. The second one is, what financial goals are you currently working towards? Understanding your partner's short and long-term goals reveals what they value, as well as how well your aspirations match. Absence of any financial goals is also very telling. Are they saving for a house or for a gap year to travel? It's key to discuss each other's financial priorities and their urgency. The third one is, what's one thing your parents did really well financially? Or the reverse, what's one bad decision you think your parents made with their finances? This is very telling on many levels. It lets you know what kind of a financial example was set for your partner growing up, and also how much attention they were paying, and their ability to course correct any bad habits or decisions that they might have seen growing up around finances. And also the reverse is true. What are the good habits that they intend to carry forward? The fourth one is, do you budget every month and are you able to stick to that budget? Budgeting while single will make financial planning as a couple a lot easier. A person who budgets demonstrates discipline and care about their financial future. While having a budget matters, adhering to it is crucial. It's useful to know whether your partner views a budget as a strict financial plan or as a loose guideline for their finances. While you may not want someone who doesn't take budgeting seriously enough, you may also not want someone who flips out if they're 10 pounds over budget on something. The fifth one is, how will we handle money as a couple? Does your partner favor combined finances or a more individualistic approach? Talk about your post-move or marriage budgeting expectations. Understand the expectations around things like bill sharing. Some people might favor a 50-50 approach, while others might want to base it proportionally depending on income. Consider if you'll have joint savings for joint goals, or if you're going to keep the rest of your finances completely separate. The sixth one is, what financial responsibilities do you have? For example, your partner might have ongoing financial obligations to family that you're not aware of. Understanding these obligations is essential, as these might continue after you move in together or get married. It's vital to align on cultural beliefs about things like supporting extended family, as these could cause a real strain on the relationship. One might be okay incurring debt in order to help out a family member in need, while somebody else might prefer to budget for those kinds of expenses monthly. Another person might actually not agree with the concept of supporting extended family altogether. Aligning on this topic is crucial for both your relationship as a couple, but also for your relationship with the extended family as well. The seventh one is, do you have any savings or investments? This reveals each party's status of financial knowledge and financial planning. Discuss mutual savings or investing goals to work on together. If your partner lacks any investments, it's good to know whether that's from a lack of knowledge around the subject or from a genuine disbelief in investing altogether. The eighth one is, how much debt do you have? Share details about individual debts such as student loans or credit cards, as well as your plans to repay these balances. It's also good to understand local laws around responsibility for your partner's debts pre- and post-marriage. Finally, agree on whether you're going to handle these debts individually or you're going to tackle them together. The ninth one is, what's your credit score? Discussing credit scores is vital due to their impact on borrowing capabilities. Share your current scores and discuss any factors negatively impacting them. Remember that joint financial accounts can impact on each other's credit scores. If one of you has a low score, for example, you might consider working on that partner's credit score first before you combine your accounts. The 10th one is, do you want to have any kids? I love my little bundle of joy, but no lie, these little beings are expensive. In all caps, discussing child expectations is crucial for couple finances. Do you both want kids? And if so, how many? Can you afford them? Depending on where you live, childcare can be such a major cost. Determine when your finances can accommodate children and whether or not one of you may have to stop working to save on childcare costs. The last two are bonus points, specific to if this cohabiting situation will lead to marriage. The first one is, how much do you believe in spending on a wedding? If you're considering marriage, discuss wedding costs early on. A wedding can be one of your most significant expenses in adulting, and views on how much you should spend on this can vary widely. Some may prefer a simple courthouse ceremony, while others might expect a lavish event. The average UK wedding costs £20,000. That's a significant portion of what could be, for example, a house deposit. So it's vital that you're on the same page with what to prioritize. The second bonus point is, what do you think about prenups? Prenups can definitely be a sensitive topic, but it's something that you or your partner might consider. And contrary to popular belief, not only wealthy people use them. Either way, it's better to discuss it up front than waiting until just before the wedding. One person might think it's completely the wrong way to start off a marriage, whereas someone else can think it's a sensible way to protect assets, which is better discussed when the relationship is going well rather than during a bitter divorce. The list of key financial questions to ask your partner is vast, but they'll prompt deeper discussions. Understanding each other's current views is crucial, even if they'll evolve. Every couple is unique, and it's about finding your joint rhythm. Keep financial conversations open and frequent. If significant challenges arise, consider financial counseling. Achieving financial goals is so much easier when you're in sync as a couple. Please let me know in the comments what stage of a relationship you think is the right one to start having these kind of conversations. Thanks for watching.